In the first week of September of 1939, animal shelters across London were overflowing with animals. Outside there were queues that were forming almost a mile long, and these were made up of distraught pet owners, ready to euthanise their cats, dogs, birds and rabbits. This is the horrific story of the British pet massacre of 1939. In 1939, the British government initiated a mass destruction of animals, which resulted in the deaths of just over 750,000 pets. This action was taken in preparation for food shortages that were expected during the Second World War. The government anticipated there wouldn't be enough food to feed both humans and their animals. As a nation of animal lovers, many British citizens at the time owned many animals. Reports suggest that at the time there were around 6 to 7 million dogs and cats, 56 million poultry, and at least more than 37 million farm animals in England alone. That was about twice as many domestic animals as there were people in the country. Many of these animals were viewed as beloved members of the family, and many owners were understandably unwilling to part with their pets voluntarily. Yet the government believed that the mass slaughter of pets would be necessary to ensure that there was enough food to go around during the war, where major food rationing was inevitable. So when the National Air Raid Precautions Animals Committee issued citizens with a pamphlet encouraging owners to send their animals to the countryside to be placed in someone else's care, if that wasn't possible, the pamphlet suggested it would be the kindest to have them destroyed. So when Neville Chamberlain publicly announced that Britain would be going to war on the 3rd of September 1939, thousands of Londoners went to their local clinic with their beloved pets to do what they thought was right.
I am speaking to you from the Cabinet Room at 10 Downing Street. This morning, the British ambassador in Berlin handed the German government a final note stating that unless we heard from them by 11 o'clock, that they were prepared at once to withdraw their troops from Poland, a state of war would exist between us. I have to tell you now that no such undertaking has been received, and that consequently this country is at war with Germany.
The mass cull was carried out by a variety of means. In some cases, pet owners were instructed to bring their animals to designated collection points, where they were then killed en masse. In other cases, government officials and soldiers went door to door, seizing pets and taking them away to be put down. This initiative was met with widespread outrage and protests, and many people viewing the culling of pets as cruel and unnecessary. However, the government believed that it was necessary to take such drastic measures in order to ensure that the population had enough food to survive during the war. According to author and historian 𝐍𝐞𝐰 𝐀𝐧𝐢𝐬, it wasn't the National Air Raid Precautions Animals Committee's intention to have sparked this mass pet holocaust. Instead, they had given specific instructions for agricultural animals, but had omitted any provisions for domestic pets. And so they issued in the following weeks a notice stating those who are staying at home should not have their animals destroyed. But it was too late, and Hilda suggests that perhaps those that had lived through the First World War had experience of what a war-torn country looked like, and they never wanted to live in such conditions again. And perhaps it became harder for owners to envision their pets fending for themselves or failing to do so once the war started. And this may have been a contributory factor as to why owners kept continuing to euthanize their pets. The pet massacre had a profound impact on British society, and it serves as a stark reminder of the sacrifices that were made by ordinary citizens and their beloved animals during the Second World War.